We are going to do notes on review adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. This is Reimagine Time Day 21, and this is page 49 for your notebook. Please make sure to go to your table of contents, fill in this title, and put this in your notebook. I will remind you that this is Student Journal, or just tell you, this is Student Journal 85. Okay, so first we're going to add or subtract, find the sum or difference. Remember, to find the sum or difference, you just combine like terms. So I'll just go through here really quickly and do some highlighting of like terms. This is a good way to keep track of like terms if you have highlighters or different colored pens. I think it spices it up. You know, math is only so exciting, so why not use some pretty colors to make it a little more exciting? Some people might disagree. Okay, I've got a pink. There's no other x cubed. Okay, I'm gonna have black. Okay, so now I've got all those like terms. I tried to distinguish between all of them. So let's add or subtract like terms. Let's see how it goes. Negative 4x squared plus negative x squared would be negative 4 plus negative 1 would be negative 5x squared. Don't change your exponents when you're adding or subtracting. Don't change exponents. Then negative 6x and 7x is positive 1x. Positive 18 plus 8 is positive 26. So there's the sum of those two polynomials. Now the difference is where students struggle sometimes. I don't do this that I'm about to tell you, but you are welcome to do this if you want. Maybe I'll write it right above it. A lot of students, it helps them if they go ahead and rewrite this as an addition sign, and then they change each of these signs. Negative x squared becomes positive x squared. Positive 24x becomes negative 24x. Negative 63 becomes positive 63. And then that way they can add like terms. Me, I just go through the motions and I say 6x squared minus negative 1x squared. 6 minus negative 1 is 7x squared. Negative 12x minus 24x is negative 36x. Positive 48 minus negative 63, I know it's 48 plus 63, but I'm not going to trust my mind to add those together. In my head, I'll just add them. 11, 10, 11, 111, I think. So that would be the difference of those two polynomials. And now let's look at the difference of these two. Negative 11x to the fourth minus negative 11x to the fourth. Negative 11 minus negative 11. And again, if you want to rewrite this and put plus and change every one of these signs, you're welcome to do that. I just don't do that, but you are welcome to. Negative 11 minus negative 11 is negative 11 plus 11, which is 0. So those cancel out. I won't have an x to the fourth in my problem or in my difference. Okay, negative x cubed. Is there another negative x or another x cubed? No, so that goes in my answer. Negative 3x squared minus 5x squared is minus 8x squared. 10x minus negative 7x is 17x. Negative 2 minus 13 is negative 15. So that's the difference of those two polynomials. Now we're going to find the product or multiply. How do I multiply? Well, I'm going to distribute. That's the main thing to remember. And remember, when you are multiplying, add exponents. So only when multiplying, add your exponents. When you're adding or subtracting like terms, leave your exponents alone. But when you're multiplying, add your exponents. I'm going to distribute 2x squared times 2x cubed is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. X to the 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 times -1 is -2. X to the second times x to the second. 2 plus 2 is x to the fourth. Don't forget your variables. 2 times +3 is +6. X to the second times x to the first is x to the third. 2 times -5 is -10. X to the second times no x here is just x to the second. Look to see if you have like terms. I have a fifth power, no other fifth powers. I have a fourth power, no other fourth powers. Third power, second power. So this is my answer. Next, we're going to multiply this trinomial times this trinomial. What you're going to do is multiply x to the fourth times this trinomial. So I'm going to write x to the fourth times 3x squared minus 6x minus 1. Then I'm going to multiply this term times this trinomial. Negative 10x squared times 3x squared minus 6x minus 1. And then positive 25 times that trinomial. 3x squared minus 6x minus 1. Here I've distributed. I distributed x to the fourth, negative 10x squared, and 25. And now I'll combine like terms. Any other x to the sixth power? No. Negative 6x to the fifth? No other of those. Negative x to the fourth and negative 31x to the fourth, that's it. $60x cubed, looks like that's the only one. 10x squared and 75x squared is going to be 85x squared. Negative 150x minus 25. That would be the answer to number 5. Now on to number 6. I'm going to multiply the first two. I'm going to distribute, just like I did up there on question 5. X times x is x squared. X times -2 is -2x. 1 times x is x. 1 times -2 is -2. I'm going to combine like terms before I distribute again. -2x plus x is -x. Bring down my -2. And now I'm going to distribute again. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times +6 is +6x squared. Distribute -x. Negative x times x is -x squared. Negative x times +6 is -6x. Now distribute -2. -2 times x is -2x. -2 times +6 is -12. Combine like terms. Nothing to go with x cubed plus 5x squared minus 8x minus 12. That's the answer to number 6. Moving on to number 7, you could pause and try this one yourself and then come back and see if you've got the correct answer. I'll multiply the first two. 2x times 6 is 12x. 2x times -x is -2x squared. -3 times 6 is -18. -3 times -x is +3x. Bring down the last one. Combine like terms. I'm going to put my largest exponent first. The degree is 2 here. 12x and 13x is 15x. Bring down -18. I'm going to go ahead and put -5x first plus 4. You don't have to, but you can. I'm going to distribute -2x squared times -5x. That's going to be +10x to the third. Adding my exponents, 2 plus 1 is 3. -2x squared times +4 is going to be -8x squared. 15x times negative 5x is negative 75x. 15x times 4 is 60x, positive 60. Negative 18 times negative 5x is positive 90x. Negative 18 times positive 4 is negative 72, I believe. Combine like terms. I have 10x to the third. Is this a square? This is squared. 15x and negative 5x is negative 75x squared. Then I have, oh, this should be 60x. I really goofed that up, didn't I? I have negative 83x squared. Then I have 150x minus 72. Let me know if you got something different, because I really did not do well on that one. And then I have number 8 to do. I'm going to distribute 3y times 3y. That's 9y squared. 3y times 8 is positive 24y. Negative 8 times 3y is negative 24y. Negative 8 times positive 8 is negative 64. Combine like terms. Nothing to go with y squared, 9y squared. Positive 24y and negative 24y cancel out. Minus 64. That's the product for number 8. Then for number 9, I have 2v minus 1 to the third power. That means I have 2v minus 1 3 times. Then I'm going to multiply these two. 2v times 2v is 4v squared. 2v times negative 1 is negative 2v. Negative 1 times 2v is negative 2v. Negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. Bring down that last one. Then I'm going to combine like terms. 4v squared minus 4v plus 1. I'm going to put my answer up here. Then combine like terms here in just a moment. So I'm going to distribute 4v squared times 2v is 8v, 2 plus 1 is 3. 8v to the third. 4v squared times negative 1 is negative 4v squared. Negative 4v times 2v is negative 8v squared. Negative 4v times negative 1 is positive 4v. Positive 1 times 2v is positive 2v. Positive 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Combine like terms. 8v cubed minus 12v squared plus 6v minus 1. We will do the last two examples, number 10 and number 11, another day. We have to talk about Pascal's triangle and what to do with that. So another day we will complete this page 49, but it won't be today.